couple of years, you start to forget shows. Like you host a lot of shows. And so there's a handful that will kind of go down in my historical memory. And one of them is a show that I hosted just a few weeks ago. It was called Swim Style. And it was all swimwear. It was the first swim show of the season. And I think a lot of us were like, gosh, I don't know, is it too early to do this? Are people ready to shop? Sold out, sold out, sold out. I mean, swimwear, we are eager for it. We're ready for it. Even if you're like me and I barely ever get in the water, but I love putting a swimsuit on, just getting out there, putting on some suntan lotion and reading a trashy novel. Or those who are like, yeah, girl, I garden, I have a pool, I do swim aerobics in the morning. You've been ready. And so after all those sellouts, we had to start putting some swim and perfect accessory for those of you who missed the entire shows. And this one wasn't even in that show because we didn't have it yet. This is brand new today. It's from Denim Co Beach. They've been doing it for, I'll ask Gary in a second, but I want to say like 5 years plus now. Only order of the year. And I know we throw those words out there a lot, but when it comes to a swimsuit, if I say only order of the year, listen up, because you definitely want to order as soon as you can if this is for you. Now, it's the swim dress. So we have that great coverage that we love with the full brief underneath, and we'll get into all of those details in a second. But for those of you who go, you know, swimwear shopping is the last thing on the planet I want to do, come on in, because we turn that on its head. There are more customer top rated swimsuits in Denim Co, I think, than any other line that we offer here. All right, Mallard Blue. Mallard Blue, really more like an aquatic teal, I think, but I see that Mallard Blue there in that gorgeous print. Here's the warm rose. Oh, my pink gals. How gorgeous is that? Bright plum for my purple ladies. And then you really think we're going to do a swimsuit from Denim Co and not give you an olive option? Come on. So that's your dark olive. And here, my friends, apart from like the fit and the coverage, here's the other part that I love so much about presenting swimwear at QVC. This is not $200. On what planet it was decided that swimsuits should be super expensive? And I mean like $100 for the teeny little bikini top? I'll never understand. Anyway, do we have Gary with us for this or? Okay, we do. Gary Gobin, good to see you, my love. How are you?
Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
You're doing so good. I love having you in perfect accessory. Gary?
You know, I was so excited when you said, it's swim season, y'all.
It's swim season, y'all.
It's swim season, y'all. Let's get excited.
Let's do it. And it's actually starting to feel that way. I mean, today's an exception. Yes. It's weird. But
yeah, today's
warm
weird,
weather's coming. And Gary, am I right? Have we been doing swim with Denim Co for like 4 or 5 years now? Or am I just making it up in my head?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 5 years. Absolutely. We started Denim Co Swim because so many people came to me and said, I can't wear swimsuits anymore. And I'm like, well, why not? Yes, you can wear swimsuits. And so all of our suits are created with special features and details that give you confidence, that give you the coverage you want, that give you the modesty you want. So you can go out and jump in the pool and go to the beach and sit in the backyard and enjoy your life.
So before we dive into the features here, is there anything size-wise that we need? I know with some of our swim brands, it's size up, it's size down, but I imagine with Denim Co, is it pretty spot on with your QVC size?
Yeah, absolutely, okay. Jen. So here's the deal. If there's a size chart attached to each style on QVC.com, if you know your Denim Co size, I would stick to it. We have generous sizing. If you don't, just take your measurements and plug them into the chart. Make sure it works for you. Some people do size up. That's certainly your preference, but we just remember we have generous sizing.
Yeah, and also 30 days to exchange a swimsuit. Like, I've never heard of that in my life, but we have that here at QVC. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some of the features. The swim dress is one of my favorite kind of silhouettes or shapes in swimwear that you do.
Well, it's so cute because it looks like a sundress, right?
Dress. Yeah.
It's just a cute little dress to wear. And if you love the coverage and you love the modesty, this is perfect for you. So the fabric is a 4-way stretch. Number one, it's super comfortable to wear. It is chlorine resistant. You can jump in and out of the pool as much as you want. The color, the print will never fade. We gave you we give you molded bra cups inside for great support. So I don't know, Jen, if you want to show.
I got you.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it isn't just this like panel of stretchy fabric. You have the molded, you know, no uniboob, as we say. Sorry, Gary. And obviously those cups will graduate in size as the size graduates as well. So it's fully customizable. And then this acts basically the equivalent of an underwire without the wire cutting into you. So you get that lovely shape, but it's all smooth on the exterior. Love that.
Yeah, Jen, and if you notice on the suit, there is a band underneath the bust line.
Yep.
That's, you find that on true dresses sometimes. No, the band, there's a band on the suit.
Got you. Actually,
See
probably
that
better
right
over
there?
here. Since I'm
Yeah,
holding
there's
it
a
up.
so that even gives you extra support because it kind of like doesn't hold everything in there, but it just gives you some control. And as Jen was showing you, there's a crisscross back on this with adjustable straps, so that's even additional control. And if you're a swimsuit person, you know that when you have crisscross straps, that's just like the perfect way to adjust whatever you need. And then, of course, Jen, I love that handkerchief hem, right? That just gives it a modern touch to this cute little swim dress.
Yeah, but it's not like so much that when you get in the water, it turns into that big balloon that floats around you. Do you know what I mean? Like it stays nice and clean. And the full brief underneath, $57.98. Crazy great value. That's your rose. I completely destroyed the presentation of the mallard, but there it is. All right, so there's the mallard. And then we have it in the plum, which is that gorgeous purple. And then, like I said before, it can't be a brand new Denim Company item without an olive option. So there it is.
I have to tell you, that olive is gorgeous.
Isn't that great? 839-2819, $14.50 easy pay. Gary, I want to say you're coming up a little later in the show, too. So we'll see you in a bit. This is the only order of the year. This is it. Get it while you can. And when Gary comes back, well, he has another item, but here's the thing. This one is not its first presentation. It's a clearance